the side of fashion, what is the real style icon generation? So between Gen Z and millennials, what are we going to say about that?
She will start first. What do you think?
So I love to argue. I know he's like, let me hear what she can say first. Like, attack her. Actually, for me, I feel like I'm just going to be honest. The boldness now, the aesthetics that Gen Z people are unlocking, the aesthetics that we are unlocking. It's no longer one way fashion. We no longer do one way fashion. It's no longer a robust and tells way. We no longer do that. It's not like we have aesthetics. Like people that like, no, because fashion is really, really big. Fashion is a way of expressing yourself before you even get to speak. I kind of tell how you relate to somebody based on how they are dressed.
The opening of body or opening of breast or natural.
Different aesthetics. Some people do modest core, we have block core, we have earthy core, we have office siren. There are so many aesthetics. We have the goth core. There are so many different aesthetics in fashion that is not necessarily opening, but Y2K fashion actually allows you to wear the miniest of all mini skirts. It's a category. Y2K. Now, what we did now is because of millennials back then, if you wear a very short skirt, trying to pull off Y2K, they'll be like, Ashawo, pom pom, Ashawo, Ashawo, Ashawo. They'll start tagging prostitutes. This one can never be good, though. Meanwhile, I feel like they're just so quick to judge, and they tend to forget that humans have been evil from the beginning of day. No be by dressing.
So they are defining you by what you're
Yeah, millennials and then us Gen Z people now, we have like put passion into different categories. So go for whatever works for you. Rock with boldness. This is what you find to wear comfortable and works for you. Wear it. You don't necessarily have to wear, buba, cover your head from head to you can cover head from head to toe and your heart will still be on pure. Man, like that's just it. That's what millennials are failing to understand. You don't want change. You just say help yourself now.
Like the thing is, it's an old adage which still goes on and on and on. The way you are dressed is the way definitely you'll be addressed.
Let us fix.
Okay,
Yeah.
because even the Gen Z bodies and everything, they know definitely that there are some certain dresses that they are not like normal. Remember when we started, I made mention of normal moral values, normal etiquettes and everything. Okay, like we do things for the benefit of the community. We look at the rising generations. What are we teaching them? That's why we dress modestly. Okay, that does not mean dressing does not mean you are good or you are bad.
But that's how you
Okay,
guys like to
but
time it.
yes, because
Then
before you act, at least the eyes have one or two things to do to your brain. Okay, because you cannot dress half naked and expect someone to look at you reasonable. Okay, because we know the category of people who dress half naked, just like you said, they, and the other, you understand. So I wouldn't want to come on. I'm on camera and I have a lot of people watching me, so I would just have to be mindful with what I said. Okay, so now I wouldn't want. I want to just let him know that fashion, just as she said, like depends on how your understanding and everything. I can decide to go and get newspaper and sew them into clothes and I wear it outside. It's fashion, okay. But now I think if I will understand you very well, you're trying to say dressing as per how we dress then and how they are dressing now. Come on, they're like it's loose. I can be like you'll be walking on the streets and you see a girl dressing half. Try and now. Try and now. During my time, like you cannot even go out. Like you cannot even go out. Then there's this time that my dad used to take us to the market. We have to go and buy us Christmas clothes. If you see our shoe, so they used to buy us oversized shoe. Oversized shoe. You see, this is how we are growing. Like in trouser, everything has to be big. If you remember that time, all those trends, we were trying all those 50 cents, big clothes, all those kind of trend. This was like, okay, let us say this is because of our time. But if we still take it down, you still understand that the only thing is that then our corporate wears were more of big, now is more of fitted. Sure you get,
no, you're kind of
but
wrong.
it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
It's still the same thing. like bodies are what being covered, moral value, moral core. Okay, what are you teaching? The millennials are always there to help the society, to teach to the rising generation. But come on, the Gen Zs are not
I
even.
just have to say something. I feel like you guys did this thing of stereotyping fashion. And you guys kind of like dressed your children for other people's opinion. How do I put it now? You might see that okay, what fits this child is this fitted clothes. But so that your neighbor will not be like, look at the child. Caring about what other people have to say. You understand? And millennial, please, I know that at least you must have encountered this stuff with your millennial parents.
I've actually encountered things
When your millennial parents, yes.
better than wear long
Do you understand? Let the neighbors not say this about before they say that I'm a bad parent. I won't give a damn what people actually do have to say. Like, is it my fault that you have stereotype fashion? How will it take and concern me? It's not
So
my
why don't you go naked?
I don't start go naked as how. I want okay now let me say preservation of fashion. I feel like Gen Z have actually really tried to preserve fashion. That is why we have put fashion in different aesthetics. You're saying baggy clothes. In fact, now we took that baggy clothes. You guys baggy clothes for you guys was like so people will not talk, so people will not be like, I'm not training my child. We're training your child for the satisfaction of people around you. You understand? But now we took it away from that state and now we put it to an aesthetic whereby you see girls wear the baggiest of short, like wear baggy stuff, and they'll be like, oh, Tupac score or something. Those fashions still exist. It's just that now we have changed stereotypes into like aesthetics. So now we do more of, okay, I'm doing this. You see, some people be like, oh, comfy chic. Some people be like, oh, no, I want to do Y2K. Fashion is fashion. There should be no boundary, limit to fashion.
Like you are talking more of fashion is fashion from the time of Adam
Yeah, but why is it
till
that people
today.
stereotype
Fashion
fashion?
is fashion. But what we are talking about is modesty, even in fashion.
There is modesty.
Which
What's the definition of it now?
Exactly. Okay. You know the normal standard
cannot
of
tell me I know. Explain yourself.
Okay, now do you know how I know that you know? Do you know how I know that you know? Because when you were invited for this podcast, why didn't you dress all those
I wanted to do comfy chic. It was
open
what
belly?
I was feeling.
Yeah,
like
and that's
today.
modesty.
Look at it. I just wanted to feel.
So okay, are you saying that you can dress like that to this podcast?
I can if I want to. I will.
How about dressing like that in the next
Let me tell you
podcast?
something.
No. Like,
wait,
can we
let me
put it?
explain
Can we?
something to you.
I dare you. I even double dare you. Dress like that in the next podcast.
What do you guys do?
How about that?
I'm not going to let a
Will you do
millennial-
that?
I'm not going to let a millennial dare
No,
me.
will you do that?
I'm never going to let a millennial.
Yeah, because you know it's not good.
No, that's not. You can't.
But will you
speak
do
for
that? Will you
me.
do that?
You can't tell me.
Can
what
you be able to
and
do
you cannot
that?
You cannot do
No,
it.
can you be able to do
But
that?
let me speak.
I think you're running away
Let me
from this.
speak.
Can you be able to
Let
do
me
that? Can you be able to
Mr.
dress
Sexual,
like
let me
we all know Arya Star to this
Millennial!
place?
Can you see? Can you see? They know it
No,
all.
I just asked a question, yes or
Them
no.
are no. Let me speak.
Yeah, answer the question, then
Let
you can
me
speak.
speak.
Yes or no? Can you
You
do
see,
that?
answer the question, then you can speak. Then you have this guy, toxic people. Millennials are toxic
No,
people.
the thing is, you guys are always good with
Then you
words.
can speak like I'm your Lord King and personal savior. If you don't answer my question, you cannot speak. Let me say, I woke up today. I was like, what vibe are we? What are we feeling today? Like, what are we feeling? I was like, okay, let's do comfy chic, and I put on comfy chic. You're just jealous. At this point, I feel like this one is jealous. I swear.
You know, the
It's
thing is,
jealous.
like I said, you guys are always good. You guys are always good with with languages and
fashion.
everything, with what you want to say and everything. But like I said, if we are having this podcast 10 times, because now this is being
you that will tell me.
I think this is you being hypocritical.
As how?
Okay, because you know,
It's not my. It's
and
like-
all of us here know that
I have an.
you are just saying this because you know that this kind of dress is for club. Let me go and do
It's an
all this kind
aesthetic.
of. Come on,
Look at Arasta now. Arasta's aesthetic is Y2K. Would you see Arasta today and be like, oh my god, Ashawona, get out of there? No, you'd be like, oh my god, Arasta.
do you mentor her?
Aesthetic.
Mentor her.
How would I mentor her? Oh,
Do you like
she's
her dressing?
mentoring me. I love
Okay,
it.
she's
for-
mentoring you.
I'll be like, I love it for her.
Wait, she's mentoring you.
Like you
Say-
no.
She's mentoring you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can come in. You can come in.
So what Pamela is trying to say is that the fashion of these days, she moves with vibes. Do you understand? Gen Z, they move with vibes.
I
So,
feel.
yes. So my point is, on the generation dressing of now, is it better than them?
So before like I will even say anything, what do you think?
I feel like we are mixing it up. We are going decent, we are going indecent.
So is it good?
I would not judge anybody.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
know.
She would not judge
I will not judge
anybody.
anybody.
Okay, would you practice such?
Practice such,
I'm
like I
not
said,
someone that
it's
dresses
like
indecent, but
stigmatizing
I
people.
Okay, please can she talk?
Practice.
okay.
The thing is the thing is like we are trying to observe decorum, okay? I know you don't relate, you cannot.
Yeah, because we like to talk about things when we want to. We don't
I
have
asked
to.
you a question. Like you asked the question, I said, do you practice such? And you said you cannot judge.
I cannot judge anyway.
Okay. Okay, but this is not like an answer. I'm saying, will you at least yes for yourself, please?
Depending on where I am going to.
Okay, depending on where
I am going
you are
to.
going to. Okay, so now you're also saying depending on where you are going to. Are you also saying
Sometimes
that?
you look at places and you're like, okay, what aesthetic fit? You want me to tie around Buba to club?
No. You see,
I don't understand.
if we are forgetting things that we've said, okay. Remember when I was asking you, can you dress that way to the office? Because you made mention of like this is
It's
you,
an
this is how you want to
aesthetic.
dress. You can
Come
dress
on,
it
I wanted
anywhere
to
you
do-
want to go.
And then,
So now you are
you're,
changing
no,
it.
you're putting things into my mouth. Typical of you.
But
This
can I
is
say
not
something?
people.
What it means that okay, when it comes to the office aspect of dressing,
Mhm.
we should always dress indecent. We should always dress decent,
Of course.
not indecent.
Of course.
Yeah.
Wow, I like the fact that you are changing now. Okay, continue.
Changing.
Some of this generation now, this Gen Z generation, they always want to dress indecent, like what
To
you were saying.
office.
Okay, what
Yeah, she was actually mentioning
I
some
was
types of
mentioning something.
dresses,
It's a
which like
siren
very
call-
short,
siren
like
call
you be
outfits
seeing their
are not
ties and
worn
everything.
to corporate
But how would you
America
wear a crop
offices.
top and a jacket?
Let me explain. I
to
feel
work?
like you don't understand what siren call is like. Office siren.
Okay.
It's not worn to corporate American offices. Do you know what I mean when I say corporate America 9 to 5?
Sorry, we are in Nigeria.
No, it's a term used worldwide. Corporate America. Corporate America is like any company that requires you to like. There's like stiff with their dress, like with their.
So are you adopting their culture?
Can you let me finish?
Just be thinking about those questions.
Let me finish. Ah, Jesus Christ! Oh.
Thinking about those questions.
God,
Okay,
save us
go
from
ahead.
millennials. This should even be a book. Save us from millennials.
You can write it, but I'm sure you cannot.
So, excuse you. That's a very big lie. I'm not even. I can't with you today, I beg. Let me
Why
explain.
are you actually telling about on me? Your hair is too big.
What you're saying does now he's body shaming me.
Well, you bought a big hair, long.
Like your hair is too big. My hair is long.
But you know,
my
that,
head.
it was millennials that actually brought BBL into the world.
Okay, and what is happening?
He doesn't even know. Doesn't ask the full meaning of. Asking the full meaning. He doesn't know. That's how, the same way he doesn't know that our fashion is better. He can never know. Typical of this though.
If we check statistically, Gen Z practice this BBL more, and yet they still complain of body shaming when they are already body shaming themselves.
Gen Z
How do you see yourself when you go to the mirror? You say,
wait. If I'm a Gen Z lady that is in the market looking for a man, who do you think I'm dating my age mates? Ladies don't date their age mates. It's because if you don't have a BB or you're not desirable to the millennial.
Can I
Some of these that's
millennials,
just
they
the
will
truth.
tell
Gen
you,
Z
oh, you're
Gen
smarter
Z
than
fearless. Being
I get,
Oniku
I get.
Bembe. Especially, I'm sorry, but you guys know what I'm talking about.
no, we don't. Sorry, we don't. Do you guys know? I'm sure they don't too. So now let me tell you something again. Are you listening? Now, if we are to go out in the streets and start asking men if they love girls, how they love their women, none of them will say they love girls who have BBA. Who have got BBA.
Men
You go to
actually
the
love
streets.
girls BBL.
If you go
Some
to the
men-
streets, some men don't know
Hello.
what it is.
They actually love.
There's two narratives to these things now. There's two narratives. No, wait, chill. There's two narratives to these things now. Ladies these days now are not even getting all of this BBL done for men these days. Because ladies are, I don't know, there's been a very, very strong rise of feminism in women because women no longer, they believe that there's so much more to life than ending up in a man's house. There's so much more. We're discovering. We're not like millennial. We're not like millennial women that just believe that, oh, you grow up, You go and just serve a man. That's the end of your life. That is like the biggest achievement that could ever happen to you as a woman. The prime of your life is to serve a man.
Your man. Okay.
Ladies now, like they want to look like okay. If it's going to cause me sadness, if it's going to cause me to feel some kind of way, and I have the funds and the ability in my power to change it, why can't I? What's your freaking business? If it's going to cause me to feel some kind of way, if the fact that having a baby girl comes with pretty privileges, having like
Pretty privileges.
some particular
Wow.
features come with pretty privilege, and who actually allowed this pretty privilege to actually be a thing? Millennial men.
Okay.
Because as a lady, if I'm 23 years old, of course I'm not dressed green. But Odogukwara does not want me in my husband. He wants to see me in the 24 inches bust down, bone straight, with body looking like this. He doesn't want me to look like his wife at home.
Maybe there are two things happening here. Either that small boy that you are dating is lying to you,
I'm not able to excuse
or
you.
Gee, I'm coming. Or some people, this is very funny. Either that small boy that you're dating is lying to you that he is old, or maybe your friends are the ones telling you, because there is no I will not say reasonable, because all millennials have this culture and like sense.
So all millennials are reasonable.
Now,
Is that what you're trying to say?
Exactly.
You're trying to say, I can see you and I've concluded that it's not true. I beg you.
That means
I had to cheat on
means
their
you
wives.
need to go
No,
and
1,
beat
2,
their
3, 4, 5,
children.
6. How many wives cheat? They're the ones abandon their children at home.
Okay.
Same them. Drinking while they wait time in bed parlor. Same them. You guys are useless. I can't find a final wife outside. Aggressive and everything. Millennials.
sorry, I want to understand. Are you saying this out of experience?
Excuse me.
Because I need to
Where are you
understand.
driving at?
No, I want to know. Are you saying it out of
I don't know. I
experience?
feel like you're
So how do you know?
Your heart so bad that you're trying to come at me in ways that you
No,
shouldn't.
I'm asking because
Don't worry,
see,
you
okay,
will.
now this is the thing, okay? This is the thing, okay? Millennials, we base on facts.
Okay. What facts? What
We
facts
base on
is this?
relativity.
What
Okay?
relativity?
Something that we can relate to, something that we've seen, we've practiced. So I cannot come up here
So
and
you're trying to tell me you're not attracted to a girl in a BBL, in a fine BBL.
Hello.
You don't like girls looking like this. You don't like girls looking like this.
you can go to my page, you see my wife. I think that answers that question. Okay?
When you see a girl looking so clean, looking like film, you know, like a little part of it is not like a little part of it is not like if I get money, I go to this babe. A little like lie. He's only lying.
How is this
I
happening,
don't need
sir?
to lie. I'm
I think
I think
you
lie.
feel like you don't really
I think
value
I'm
yourself.
lying.
Like you don't really value yourself. Okay, all right. Because number one is this. Okay, even as you are saying, what makes you beautiful
I'm not
are the
saying
things.
that's what makes you beautiful.
Oh,
now.
God.
I'm trying to get the point.
Oh, God, chill. Now you said.
Narrative.
No, I'm not changing. Okay, can you allow me to talk? No, we don't hold on.
Please allow
Let me
me to
talk.
talk.
Because I understand manners. Before I have to talk, I have to ask. Okay, I understand manners. All right. Okay, wait. Just hold on. Okay. Just hold on.
If it makes me feel good, why not?
Okay.
Why you obsessed?
Okay. Now, if it makes you feel
Why
good,
you obsessed? Is it
Now,
your money? You're my target audience.
does it? Come on. Is it your money?
You're my target audience. I don't want you to be attracted to me because you're not my target audience.
So who are your targeted audience?
So it's not my fault that you cannot relate.
So who are your targeted
That's the
audience?
places that you enter.
So that
looking
means-
like that. Pretty privilege just attached to it.
Pretty
But you cannot
privileges.
understand that.
So that
You
means
don't have any privileges to give.
this is why I said, an idle man, they say, is a devil's workshop. When you are lazy, creepy things start coming into your head. Can I talk? Things start creeping into your head. Why would you? Now this is you begging for money. Hello, this is you begging for, because can I talk? The last time I checked, I said it before and I will still say it again. You shouting does not mean that you're making a point. Because I need you to allow me to talk, okay? All right. So now, first of all, this is you trying to go and beg, because for you to beg, you need to put on this. Oh, and you need to pity me. You need to be. This is professional begging, because where will you see people like this in the club? Where will you see people like you in hotel and every place is like you cannot see. You cannot. Hello.
You see a girl built like that. You see a girl built like this. You see a girl built like this. People people rock their natural bodies. People rock people rock face card. Some people like their natural bodies. Some people don't. How is that a
Do you
problem
like
about
it?
bodies?
Why don't you like it?
Because I don't. Like, what's your problem? Okay, now they should. Does that make you real? If it doesn't make you, see,
Does that make you
I feel
real?
like what actually makes you real is actually admitting the fact that I don't like something. I'm going to go and change it for your own happiness.
Oh,
That's what
I'm
being
going to go
real
and change it
about.
for your own
If it makes
happiness.
you happy, go for it. That's just the truth. That's why I say
I guess
about
right
girls
now
that
you're
do
mocking
BBL.
yourself.
That's why I
I
say
guess
about
right
girls
now
that
you're
do.
actually
If
mocking
it makes you
yourself.
happy, go for it. Okay. If my weight doesn't make me happy, I'll hit the gym.
Oh, what are you
It's
waiting for?
just the same thing.
What are you waiting for?
That's just body shaming. That's what millennials do. They body shame, and that's what they do. He's like, oh no, she's making a point. This body shame, but I'm not even moved because I like the way I look. Excuse me. I mean, look at me, look like a sitting fine wine. You want to go like, what's stopping you?
You only
What's
wish.
stopping you? Like what?
Like I love the fact that I love the fact that
Audience, by the way, I know you can be attracted to such beauty. It's not for you, anyways. Understand? But I mean, it's stammering. You see, it's stammering again.
I only wish you will be able to even understand the
I only
things you
wish you actually
say.
get insight
But
of the things that I say. Because I feel like you don't understand.
if
things
I'm
that I
talking
say.
and you are talking, still defines you as that Gen Z. But I know this is something that you guys do
You
always.
see,
Okay.
it's like
So now, if you would
I'm
allow me to
I
talk
wanna you speak.
without interrupting
I will
me, that
interrupt
shows
you.
manners.
But that
You still cannot relate to that also.
It's
So
fine,
now,
it's fine.
like you asked the question,
But you
like you
know
asked the
manners.
question.
But you know manners when you said, what am I waiting for? But you know manners. Oh my God, millennials. Oh my God. Okay, she's fat. Okay, she's making a point. Let's attack her. She's fat, sir. I'm not moved. Are you done? Period.
Okay, alright, okay, wonderful.
I'm listening.
Okay, so we are going to agree that the fashion of these days are better than the fashion of.
Exactly.
You are going to agree?
The preservation.
I'm just saying.
I feel like
I think you're confused right now.
Sir, you're giving me toxic masculinity vibes right now.
Are we going to not
You're
be
going
able
to
to
let this
agree?
man control you on your own show. No, man, it's toxic. It's giving control freak at this point. Like, can you see the toxic masculinity being played out here?
Okay,
It's
I'm going to agree that the
Are you
fashion of
scared?
these days.
No, you just said you're giving
you
me
scared?
misogynist vibes.
Okay, wow.
Yes,
I'm giving you misogynist vibes.
You're actually looking misogynist. You're controlling. You're trying to be like a control.
Are you feeling controlled?
That stuff don't work.
Are you feeling
here.
controlled?
That shit don't work.
So why are
here.
you bantering
It
about
don't play
it?
out here. It don't play out.
Why are you bantering about
This
it?
thing-
Why are you so scared? Why are you always stunning? Are
I'm
you
not
feeling
scared.
uncomfortable
I
here?
feel,
The AC here is
your
good.
aura is
Okay,
not given.
it's not giving.
Your aura is like a minus,
Okay,
and I'm
okay,
like a plus.
alright,
Let me come in.
Come
Okay,
in.
let's agree that both the fashion of then and now are okay.
No.
No, I feel like fashion of now is better because there is like